What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here outside of Goodwill. I've been to this Goodwill once before and I think I did okay. I don't really remember too much, but we're gonna head inside, see what we can find to buy and sell on eBay and Amazon. Let's go. All right, so I haven't been finding anything in this Goodwill. It's a pretty big Goodwill, but coming to this back random shelf back here, we found a DVD set I've never heard of before, the Catherine Cookson anthology. It's $4.99 right there. You can see it's $4.99, so not a bad price. I'll pop the price up here on the screen for you guys so you can see. Brand new. This thing sells for over $150. Used though, still going for between $30 and $40. Not bad, definitely gonna snag it. I don't suffer from PMS, but everyone around me does. In sync. So since the rest of the store hasn't been panning out, I think since I found a DVD on the back shelf, we're gonna try to get to the little book section over there because they have a bunch of DVDs and CDs, and maybe that will be our lucky stop. I also, oh no, they did have some toys here, but nothing good. So here I am in the DVD and entire media section, just scanning away. There were so many DVDs here. I mean, brand new ones, TV series. Look at the sneak peek of the cart there. We're gonna go through all of that in just a little bit. You guys will see a running tally of how much money I expect to make, and it's a lot. It is a lot. Some of these things go for great money. Keep an eye out while I filter through all of these. You'll see the kinds of things I'm looking up. Box sets, lots of things from the BBC. I find that those tend to do pretty good. I always do pretty well with those, especially big box sets. Anything brand new sealed, of course. Used can also do well. So what I'm doing is just grabbing anything that I've never seen before, scanning it on my phone. Now there is a faster way to do this. You could use a little Opticon Bluetooth scanner and scan any of these things. I mean, way faster than using your phone. I have one. I didn't have it with me. I did not expect to find this much media here, and yeah, there's a lot. And you can see there are some video games mixed in here. Didn't end up finding any that were worth it, but you know, there's been so many times where I go through and here I am scanning a VHS tape. VHS are also worth money sometimes. The children's VHS tapes. I sell a lot of things like VeggieTales, Sesame Street, and Barney. Those kinds of things do pretty well for me. Here's a big box set I'm about to scan. It's called the Mullins, and I'll pop up a price on the screen. You guys can see it's going for pretty good money. The Mallins. Not bad. I will take it, throw it in the cart with all the others, and I'm just gonna keep scanning here. And here we go, still looking over the children's VHS tapes. I do so well with these. Do not overlook children's VHS tapes. Children's movies in general, I find, have some decent value. Now, if you can't sell DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever it may be on Amazon, I also sell these things on eBay. Now, eBay is a little different. I usually make lots. I make bundles out of these, maybe 4 or 5 of the same type of show, and I'll just throw them up for $15, $20, right? Especially if I'm only paying 50 cents to $1 a piece. There can be some great bundling opportunities there. All right, guys, so you saw me going through these. Holy cow, one of the biggest media hauls I've had in a long time. I'm so glad I decided to go check it out, all because I found one DVD sitting on the shelf over there. The rest of the store, didn't really find anything. But then in the media section, I think a library shut down or something, because a lot of these have library stickers on them that I'm gonna have to take off, which is kind of a little bit of a pain, but it looks like New Britain Public Library might have shut down or just got rid of all their DVDs. I'm not sure, but I don't really care. I'm just happy I got them. So we're gonna now have to check all the discs and go through them all. That's gonna be fun. So here we go. Gonna go through this entire cart and you guys will see the complete potential profit down in the corner, and you'll have a good idea of the kind of things I ended up buying. Pretty much what I talked about earlier, some children's things, lots of foreign films and TV shows and things like that. Some Criterion collection, that's what that last DVD was, a Criterion collection. Highly recommend looking those up. Hopefully I popped up a little logo here on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Keep an eye out for that little half C. Always keep an eye out for things with the BBC branding. I do pretty well with that stuff. And of course, complete sealed just big box sets. Even if they're used, I look up every single one because you never know. Something's out of print, something that is not on any streaming service. People are still buying physical media like crazy. I sell so much of it. Every single day on Amazon, I'm selling multiple pieces of media, whether it be DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs, records. And on eBay, I sell maybe 1 or 2 a week. Not really sure. I don't sell too much stuff on eBay as compared to Amazon, but I do run both platforms, and I highly recommend everybody else run multiple platforms. You do not want to have all your eggs in one basket and be selling on eBay and your eBay account gets suspended and you have no backup. Same goes for Amazon, same goes for Poshmark or Mercari or whatever you decide to sell on. Now, DVDs are not the only thing I sell online. Media is not the only thing I sell online. I sell lots of toys, lots of kitchenware, lots of things like perfume, right? I sell so many different things, so that's another thing you don't want to do. Get yourself kitty cornered in one genre of things to sell, one type of item. I know people that only sell clothing, and to make it even more niche, they only sell suits, right? You have to broaden your horizon, because what if you walk into a thrift store and they don't have any suits? Well, you walk out and it was a waste of time. I like to look at everything. This store in particular, I did look around the store first, didn't get too much footage of it because I didn't find anything. Now, if I was only a clothing seller, or if I was only a hard goods seller or an electronics seller, I would have walked out empty-handed. But because I've expanded my horizons and added more and more things to my selling repertoire, I'm able to rack this potential profit up. Take a look, we're at almost $800 in potential profits. Now, I do want to mention this profit that you're seeing piled up in the corner, this is after what each item I paid for. So if something, let's say that modern drummer one I just put in the cart, I bought it for $5 at this Goodwill, and I'm gonna make $20 after my selling fees. Well, I knocked off the 5 and I'm profiting 15. So that's what I'm doing in this potential profit. I'm knocking out all my Amazon selling fees. I'm knocking out all of my buy cost, and this profit is what you're seeing after that. Now, of course, there's, some shipping involved, but on Amazon, shipping costs are very, very low. We're talking anywhere between 5 and 25 cents per piece of media here. And the box, a poly bag, in reality, it's negligible. Amazon is pretty good with that. I could fill a box with about 100 DVDs and it costs me around $10 to $15 to ship. And the poly bags are a penny or two a piece. They're really cheap. I buy things in massive quantities of bulk so I could get my costs down. And that's something you do once you're going to be buying and selling a lot of the same thing. You're able to I buy my tape in bulk, I buy my bubble wrap in bulk, my bubble mailers in bulk, everything in bulk. Now we're getting close to the end here of this DVD haul. Looking at over $1,200 so far. We do a little more thrifting after this, and I actually find a couple more things that aren't just media, so stick around for that. Maybe it'll be something that you guys can learn from, be great. But we're gonna finish off this haul here with just a few more. We are at almost $1,300 potential profit. What a score. Easily one of the better scores I've had. Now here's a great example right here. This Interpol Investigates DVD. There is no Amazon listing for it, so I'm gonna sell it on eBay. There is, I think, a couple solds on eBay, make about $10 profit. If I was only on Amazon, I would have just left $10 on the table. I know in the grand scheme of things here, with this insane potential profit we have, that's not really a big factor. But hey, if I had only found a couple DVDs, every $5 to $10 goes a long way. I always try to get my money's worth out of everything I'm picking up. So we are down to the last 2 DVDs in this haul, and what do you know? A children's DVD and another kind of children's DVD, the Brainiacs. I've actually bought and sold this DVD a bunch of times. Always keep an eye out for it. Sells for well over $20, and we filled this cart. Awesome. So they do have a lot of clothing here, so I figured I'd check out some of the men's stuff. And I haven't seen this brand in a long time. Mizzen and Main. extra large button up. It's really nice, super clean. I checked the solds to see if the prices still hold up on them, and they do. There's a $34 one, $44. I'm trying to find this exact one. A lot of these are just dress shirts. This is more of a wintry thing. It's kind of a, is it a cotton material? Let's see. It is not telling me. There we go. Still not telling me. Oh, 100% polyester. So it's polyester, but it feels, I don't know, it feels like wool, but I know it's not. And I can't find this exact one, but they definitely still sell for about $30-ish. Not bad. I think I'll snag it. I also got a hoodie for myself. It's a Reebok. But let's see if we could find anything else together here. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a Pendleton. Let's see. Lucky Brand, Cabela's. I wonder what the prices are. I didn't even look. $7.99. How much is the Cabela's? Ooh, $9.99. $6.99 for the Lucky. So it seems like they're just kind of all over the place. What is that? Manzini. You never know. You never know. You could get lucky. I never look through the clothes. Like, I always glance and I always flip through a couple of them, but I never go through an entire row because I just don't like listing them. But you know, I always look for myself, so you can find some really good deals when you're out and about thrifting, obviously for yourself too. It doesn't always have to be to resell. Oh, Life is Good. I always get these for myself, but it's a women's XL, but it's really cute. It has a puppy bite. Oh, it's only $4.99. Dang. Too bad I'm not a woman. All right, we'll keep flipping.